So this is from today, this morning, what is morning? It's now 12:38 p.m. afternoon on the 19th, 2nd, 2020 from my bed sheets. And there were some Morgellon strings, yarn there and some other stuff. So, das ist von heute Morgen, also jetzt ist ungefähr von einer halben Stunde bin ich aufgestanden. Es ist jetzt 12:38 Uhr und heute ist der 19.02.2020 von meinem Bettoberfläche. Und das sind einige Morgellon Yarn nenne ich das, oder wie man das, Wollknäuel könnte man sagen, bloß das sind Morgellon Knäuels. Und so eine schöne sind da. So, das setzen wir mal auf. Aus Vergrößerungsglas hier. So. That is what I've got. This is the 5 times enlargement. Here, this is a nice little group there. Nice colorful group. Hier ist eine schöne farbenfrohe Gruppe von Morgellon-Bällen. Blau, rot, noch was weiß vielleicht. It's a black one. There's a pinkish white Morgellon with some white, where's my tweezer? Hello? Tweezer? Tweezer. Oh, come on. Over here. There we go. And they like to get attached very easily, you know that, you know? So, die tun sich sehr schnell an Dinge festmachen. Und das wisst ihr auch schon bereits. Das hier ist ein bisschen, ich weiß nicht. Schauen wir. But he's got me already. Almost, yep. So, beinahe hat er mich schon erwischt gehabt, dieser Morgellon hier, diese weiße. Und hier ist der schwarze. Den werden wir später gleich übers große Vergrößerungsglas schauen. Ja. So, in a moment we're going to look at the large enlargement scope. So ist es mit denen. Und letzte Nacht hatte ich ein fürchterliches Abenteuer gehabt. Also ich wundere mich manchmal, wie Ärzte sowas verschreiben können, so ein Medikament. So last night I've had a real bad, almost nightmare. It was a nightmare because I used a medication that the last dermatologist prescribed me. I haven't used it yet, but I used it very carefully because it has citric acid in it, you know. It's high potence, like 94%, so that would be quite dangerous. And it, you know, I put it on the wound very careful after pressing out again these eggs or whatever these are, you know. And first it burned very lightly, and then it started to burn. And eventually I put like an emergency, this wound flushing liquid over it, then a lot of water, you know. And then rubbing it dry and over the same procedure again. So that was a nightmare. How can a dermatologist prescribe you something like this, you know? Might as well get prescribed pure acid, you know? Why don't you just take a bath in acid and it's over with? This person is not serious. Maybe she doesn't know what she's doing, you know? This is my opinion. This is dangerous. And could cause more damage than, you know, good. It's all because she thinks that these eggs are what do you call them? Fibrosis. There is something called lung fibrosis, but the fibrosis directly, you know, they look similar to that maybe. But that's what I've seen on the dried crust. That's what she told me. She said that is fibrosis. You know, and that is barely visible. How can you diagnose something that is barely visible? That is bad. Maybe she just wanted to get rid of me like all the doctors in Nuremberg like to. You know, they don't like me somehow. Maybe because I'm too smart for them. But I'm glad that all the other doctors and physicians are watching this clip, these clips here. Because I've sent them links to them, you know, like the professors, you know, the university and some other doctors, you know. So that's why I'm careful what I'm saying, you know, in my clips. when I'm saying I'm like desperate and I don't feel like life is worth it, you know. So I'm careful about it because I don't want to start an emergency. I did that before, but I got my lesson, you know. So wie ich gerade gesagt habe, ich habe halt eine Lektion letzte Nacht gelernt. Eine schlimme, ich habe noch nicht die Dinger benutzt. Ich werde es gleich hier auf Deutsch weiter sagen. Okay, dann machen wir mal hier kurz Schluss. Ach ja, ich habe auf meinen linken Daumen, wo die Kruste ist, da habe ich auch einen Morgellon, der ungefähr 9 mm raussteckt. Den sehe ich gerade. Bis gleich.